Welcome to this newsletter of EatTheBlocks, the first in 2019, and I'm sorry if it's been a while since my last newsletter, so I was on holiday, but now I am back. So for this newsletter, the first thing is smart contract security. So I released a new course on EatTheBlocks Pro. If you want to write smart contract, then check out this series. So I've already published a couple of videos on overflow, underflow, default function visibility, front running, and I will also publish some other videos about reentrancy attack, evil var keyword, and other stuff that I will publish in the next few weeks. So check it out. You can have access to this if you become a member of EatTheBlocks Pro for $10 a month. Then the next thing is I've done an interview of the founder of CryptoJobsLists, which is one of the largest job board for crypto jobs. So if you're a blockchain developer and you're looking to find some jobs, then check out this interview. And there are a lot of insight from the founder of CryptoJobsLists of what is the current state of the blockchain industry, and what is the best way to find a job. Then I found this cool tutorial on how to build a decentralized DNS system on top of Ethereum. So this is the part 2. I've already mentioned this tutorial in the previous newsletter, but this is the following. So it's a pretty long tutorial, but very, very detailed. So yeah, really like it, and a nice website also. Then I find this article on the blog of CoinMonks, which is about an error that can happen in Solidity, which is stack to deep. So it's basically when you have too many variables in a function in Solidity, then the compiler complains. So this article deep dive in the Ethereum virtual machine and explain you why this happens. It's pretty interesting if you want to understand the inner working of the Ethereum virtual machine. Then I find this tutorial on how to write upgradable smart contract with Truffle and Zeppelin OS. So Zeppelin OS, so you're probably aware of Open Zeppelin, the framework for smart contract, but the same organization has also produced Zeppelin OS, which is a separate tool to basically manage your production deployment of smart contract. So you can think of it as an equivalent of, what is this tool that we use on Ruby to deploy software? Oh, sorry guys, I'm having a blank, but basically, it helps you to manage your production deployment. And so it's pretty interesting. I'm actually going to do a tutorial on this on EatTheBlocks Pro pretty soon. Then there is a release of Open Zeppelin 2.1. So the big news this time is that now Open Zeppelin will work with Solidity 0.5.0. So that's good because so far they've been lagging behind. They've been stuck with Solidity 4, but now you can use Solidity 5. So that's cool. If you use Open Zeppelin, then make sure to upgrade your smart contract. Then I find this tutorial on how to monitor Ethereum events using Eventum. Eventum, I've already shown this tool in a previous newsletter. So it's a tool that allows you to listen to Ethereum events and stream this to Kafka or RabbitMQ. And so it's a powerful tool, but it's not really easy to use. And so this tutorial is basically a very practical tutorial that shows you how you can string all the pieces together into a working system. So I find it quite interesting. It uses Docker Compose. So with Docker Compose, basically you don't have much to set up. Everything is automatic. So yeah, it's pretty cool to check this out. And then I find this introduction to Minstrel Classic and Symbolic execution. So it's actually not so much about Minstrel Classic, but it's more about what is symbolic execution, which is the underlying technique that Minstrel Classic is using. So Minstrel Classic is a tool for analyzing smart contract, if you never heard about it. Next, so there is this new website which is called ETHHub. So ETHHub is a sort of online community for developers. So In particular, they want to build an extensive documentation for various parts of Ethereum. So that's a more approachable documentation for some of the most complex part of Ethereum. So it's pretty cool. They have also a podcast that actually I've started to listen. It's called Into the Ether. I like it. They have a weekly newsletter, but the main part is the website with all the documentation. So here you can see, oops, the sandwich menu doesn't work. Okay, oh yeah. So here you can find like a lot of doc in the development section. Yeah. Then was actually the final link is a summary of the upcoming Constantinople update of Ethereum client. So you see it is due in actually just a couple of days. So it's not a major, it's not a big hard fork. It's a small hard fork. There is nothing too revolutionary. There is a new opcode in the EVM, which is called Create 2, that will be good for state channel and layer 2 solution. And the other changes are quite minor, but if you want to know the detail, then check out this thread on Reddit. That's it, guys. Thanks for following this video, and as usual, if you want to learn more about programming smart contract and decentralized application, then check out my website EatTheBlocks Pro, where I release a new video every week. And for $10 a month, you can get access to all the video. There are already 9 hours of content, and I'm adding new content very quickly. So thanks for following. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb up. And if you want to see more video like this, subscribe to the channel. See you for the next video. Bye, guys.